A Supreme Court justice questions a lawyer for Donald Trump, asking what was that about. A justice on the U.S. Supreme Court is requested to know why former President Donald Trump is exempt from prosecution, although Richard Nixon was not granted the same protection in the wake of the Watergate affair. What was going on with President Nixon's pardon? What was the point, in my opinion, if everyone believed that presidents couldn't be charged with anything? Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson questioned Trump's attorney John Sauer severely. The conversation took place on Thursday during the Supreme Court's oral arguments over Trump's defense against his charge for allegedly interfering in the 2020 presidential election in Washington, D.C. Trump claims that the indictment is not against him because he is the president. Brown Jackson's query demonstrated the skepticism with which Sauer's assertion that Trump was immune from prosecution for all official conduct while in office was questioned. The Watergate hotel burglary scandal, in which Republican operatives stormed into the Democratic Party headquarters to obtain information, led to Nixon's resignation as president. Gerald Ford, the president he succeeded, granted Nixon's pardon. In response, Sauer said at the time Nixon was being investigated for his actions in both his private and public capacities. Since President Grant's carriage-riding episode, I believe everyone has been aware that the president may face criminal charges for his or her private actions. 1872 saw the arrest of President Ulysses S. Grant for exceeding the speed limit in his horse-drawn vehicle. 4 charges against Trump were brought against him for allegedly trying to rig the 2020 election results in the lead-up to the January 6, 2021 riot at the U.S. Capitol. While the Supreme Court deliberated over the question of presidential immunity, the case was placed on hold. As the presumed Republican presidential nominee, Trump is being prosecuted in 4 different criminal charges. Along with consistently claiming that the other instances are part of a political witch hunt, he has also entered a not guilty plea to the allegations in those cases, denying any wrongdoing. Newsweek contacted Trump's lawyer via email on Thursday to request a response. Sauer said in his opening remarks that there can be no presidency as we know it if the court denied Trump immunity. The implications of the court's decision here extend far beyond the facts of this case, he stated. Additionally, he stated that America depends on an energetic administration unhindered by the 3T of prosecution, and that immunity from prosecution would be incompatible with our Constitution.